My own brother committed identity fraud using my name while I was serving overseas. Now he's gone, and I'm left cleaning up. I just returned home after a long deployment overseas, only to find my life in complete chaos. The moment I stepped off the plane, I knew something was terribly wrong. My parents' faces were a mix of relief and worry, and the drive home was filled with tense silence. As we pulled into the driveway, I noticed unfamiliar cars parked outside our house. Inside, I was greeted by a group of strangers who seemed to know me, but I had no idea who they were. It didn't take long for the truth to come out. My younger brother had been using my identity for years while I was away. The extent of his deception was staggering. He had taken out loans in my name, rented apartments, and even started a business using my credentials. I sat there, stunned, as my parents explained how they had only recently discovered what was happening. They had confronted him, and he disappeared without a trace. Now, I'm left to pick up the pieces of a life that isn't even mine. The debt collectors are calling, there are legal issues pending, and I'm struggling to prove that I wasn't even in the country when all of this happened. My brother, the person I once trusted most in this world, is nowhere to be found. I don't know where to start or how to fix this mess. The life I thought I'd be coming home to doesn't exist anymore, and I'm left wondering if I'll ever see my brother again, and what I'll do if I do. Update 1. It's been a week since I discovered the extent of my brother's deception, and things have only gotten more complicated. I've spent countless hours on the phone with banks, credit card companies, and lawyers, trying to untangle the web of lies he spun in my name. The most shocking discovery came yesterday when I received a call from a woman claiming to be my fiancée. She was distraught, saying she hadn't heard from me in days and was worried sick. I had to break the news to her that she had been in a relationship with my brother, not me. The pain in her voice was unbearable, and I felt guilty even though I had done nothing wrong. My parents are beside themselves with worry and shame. They keep apologizing for not realizing what was happening sooner. I don't blame them, but it's hard not to feel some resentment. How could they not notice that the person living in their house wasn't really me? The police have opened an investigation, but they don't seem optimistic about finding my brother anytime soon. He cleared out his bank accounts and disappeared without a trace. Part of me hopes they find him so I can get some answers, but another part dreads the confrontation that would follow. Update 2. 2 weeks have passed, and I'm starting to see a glimmer of hope in this mess. A lawyer specializing in identity theft has taken on my case pro bono after hearing about my situation. She's been invaluable in helping me navigate the legal complexities and has already made progress in clearing my name with several creditors. I've also connected with a support group for victims of familial identity theft. It's both comforting and disheartening to know that I'm not alone in this experience. The stories I've heard from others have given me perspective and some practical advice on how to move forward. The fiancé situation has been resolved, at least. After our initial conversation, we met in person, and she was able to confirm that I wasn't the man she had been dating. She's understandably devastated, but thanked me for being honest with her. I can't help but feel sorry for her. She's another victim in all of this. My parents have been making an effort to help, but our relationship is strained. They've offered to help financially, but I'm hesitant to accept. I know they feel guilty, but I need to stand on my own 2 feet and rebuild my life myself. There's still no sign of my brother, but I did receive an anonymous email yesterday that I'm sure was from him. It just said, "I'm sorry. I never meant for it to go this far." I don't know what to make of it, but it's the first contact I've had with him since this all began. Update 3. A month has passed, and things are slowly starting to stabilize. The legal process is moving forward, and I've managed to clear my name with most of the creditors. There's still a long way to go, but at least I can see a path forward now. The biggest development came 3 days ago when my brother finally resurfaced. He didn't come home, but he reached out through a mutual childhood friend. He wants to meet and explain himself. I'm conflicted about whether I should agree. Part of me wants answers, but another part is afraid of what I might hear or do if I see him face to face. My parents are pushing for a reconciliation, but I'm not sure I'm ready for that. The trust between us has been shattered, and I don't know if it can ever be repaired. For now, I've told the friend that I need time to think about it. In the meantime, I'm focusing on rebuilding my own life. I've started looking for a job, which is challenging given the gaps in my employment history and the lingering issues with my credit. But I'm determined to move forward, with or without my brother in my life. The support from friends and even strangers has been overwhelming. People from my old unit have rallied around me, offering places to stay and job leads. It's a reminder of the bonds we forged during our service, and it's helping me stay positive despite everything. As I write this, I'm still unsure about what the future holds. Will I meet with my brother? Can my family ever be whole again? Can I truly move past this betrayal? I don't have the answers yet, but I'm taking it one day at a time. If there's one thing my military service taught me, It's resilience in the face of adversity. I never thought I'd have to apply those lessons to my own family, but here we are. To anyone out there who might be going through something similar, know that you're not alone. It's a long, hard road, but there is hope. Surround yourself with support, seek professional help, and remember that you're not responsible for the actions of others, even if they share your name and blood. I'll update again when I decide whether to meet with my brother. Until then, I'm focusing on reclaiming my identity, not just legally, but personally. It's time to figure out who I really am, beyond the soldier and the victim of this identity theft. Wish me luck.